say boom goes the dynamite in Spanish, or Korean for that matter? I have no idea. It doesn't matter. I'm Noah from TechnoBuffalo.com, and I'm here at the Samsung Unpacked 2011 event in Barcelona, Spain, the night before Mobile World Congress starts. I'm here with the Galaxy S2. One of two products announced tonight, the other one being the Galaxy Tab 10.1 tablet. And you can check out the other video that I did to see that in action. But this is the new generation of the Galaxy S smartphone. It's dual core. It's got a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus display. Nothing like more acronyms and more add-ons to the name of the technology to confuse everybody. I mean, get everybody excited. But the phone, it feels really nice. They have this tagline, more with less. And this phone is really lightweight. Sometimes Samsung gets a bad rap for making products that feel kind of cheap and commodity-like. But in this case, the lightweight is awesome. The phone's pretty hot to the touch right now, actually. It's been cranking out, you know, all evening. People demoing it and filming it and photoing it and everything. So we'll have to see when they actually release the devices, how they run, and if heat's a problem, 'cause it definitely feels warm. But super thin, 8.49 millimeters. It's got an 8-megapixel camera on the back with LED flash and full 1080p video recording. Headphone jack on top. On one spine, the left spine, you've got a rocker switch. On the other spine, you've got a power switch. On the bottom, you've got a... I'm not going to make the same joke I made in the Tab video about the device that prevents me from walking home with it, but that's what it is. I don't think there's anything on the bottom. On the front, you've only got 3 buttons now. It's funny, Android phones used to have 4, now it looks like 3. I don't know what's fragmentation of the buttons, but you've got your menus button, you've got a back button, and then you've got a home button. And you know, the interesting thing here, you've also got a front-facing camera, 2-megapixel front camera for video chat and all that kind of stuff. The interesting thing here is the work that Samsung just keeps putting in to their UX layer, the user experience that differentiates them from other Samsung devices. I have long not been a fan of Samsung TouchWiz. Although Samsung TouchWiz 3.0, I thought, you know, this is getting better. 4.0 looks really nice. They've really done a lot of work to it. You know, just the icons and the fonts look a little smoother. You know, just a little more attractive to look at. The customization of, you know, these different widgets on the home screen, or your multiple home screens, looks really nice. It's smooth, it's easy to, you know, kind of a nice combination of the customizability of Android, if you will, with a little bit more, you know, attention to detail and look and feel than you get out of stock Android. By the way, this phone runs Android 2.3 Gingerbread, with obviously the TouchWiz 4 on top. There are now 4 hubs on the new TouchWiz experience: Social Hub, Music Hub, Readers Hub, and Gaming Hub. And so, you know, they are what you think they are, or what you think they are from the names. Social Hub is all your messages, your friends, your feeds, all that kind of stuff. Gaming Hub is a gaming portal. Music Hub is an online music store. Readers Hub is an e-book reader, online store for books and magazines and all that kind of business. And you know, they went over this in detail in the presentation tonight, which was typical Samsung high production value for sure. And you know, it really looks like there are a lot of offerings, there are a lot of work they put into it. But as as somebody I was talking to, you know, kind of joked, let's see if the U.S. carriers just muck it all up and say to Samsung, hey, take this awesome thing you did and make it worse with our custom bloatware. So we'll see. You know, this is hopefully not. And if you're from the non-US part of the world, like, you know, here in Spain, for instance, you may not have that issue. You may get the devices more in there, you know, as the artist envisioned them, so to speak. But hopefully in the US we'll get the Galaxy S2 in its unadulterated form or close to it. I believe the device, actually they did not say anything about when it will be available. Obviously no pricing, nothing like that. You've also got HSPA Plus, 21 megs down, 5.7 up, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, like we said, the dual-core application processor. The battery is 1650 milliamp hour. Samsung went into detail about why Super AMOLED Plus is better than devices like IPS-based devices like the Apple Retina display, and how it's not all about pixel size and pixel density, but it's also about refresh rate, and gamut, and color saturation, all that kind of thing. I'm not going to get into that now because I'd just be repeating what they said. But I can tell you that, you know, it's a powerful phone, it's lightweight, it feels pretty good in the hand, and from what I've seen so far, it's impressive. And the screen looks great, it pops for sure. So, I'm trying to get through this trailer here. Check out a little gaming action. Loading, loading. It's probably a bad idea. Maybe we'll get some separate video of the gaming. They have the little thing on the game pub right there. Anyway, there you go. It's the first look, the Samsung Galaxy S2. You know, it's not, I can hear the Android faithful crying foul, you know, we want stock Android, and you know, I understand that point of view, but for me, I'm very impressed on first glance at what Samsung's done with their software, and it's cool, because they had good ideas, but they were just kind of weirdly executed before. Hopefully, when this actually launches, it'll stand up to the first impression, which is a nice one for TouchWiz 4.0. Anyway, from Barcelona at the Samsung Galaxy S2 and Galaxy Tab 10.1 launch event, otherwise known as Samsung Mobile Unpacked 2011, I'm Noah from Techno Buffalo, much more from Barcelona all week on TechnoBuffalo.com.